Well, this is Computer Practice-N6 and it's Microsoft Word. In this lesson, we are going to focus on the following subtopics. We are going to check the issue of removing lines after you have inserted line numbers. The word replacement, the so-called find and replace, how to find a certain concept and replace with the new one. How to go about inserting the table of contents on your document, the index, and also how to insert page numbers. Right, let's go straight to Microsoft Word document. Right, as you can see this document. Right, in this document, the very first thing I would like to do is to change the font type to Arial. Right, if I click here, you can see they've used Korea New, but if I need to change the entire document to Arial, this is what I need to do. I select the whole document. I go for Arial font size 12. Arial font size 12. Right. I have shown you on our previous lesson how to go about with line spacing. The shortcut I gave you was the issue of paragraph. That is where you change to the relevant line spacing. But the shortcut, it's also go to this line numbering, line and paragraph spacing. Let's opt for 1.15. Moving on, I would like to fully justify my document. For the full justification, you go for this icon, and you can see now it's fully justified. Right, the next one, I would like to change this into a topic. As I need this to be a topic, you simply bold this, change to capital letters, choose uppercase here, and centralize. So you do this according to the instructions on your assessment paper. Right, moving on, we've got something that we refer to it as line numbers, but the question in this lesson is to check how to do away with those line numbers. For an example, if I can insert line numbers in this document. Right, we've got line numbers. Randomly, I'm choosing continuous. Then you can see from the first line to the last line of the document. So I've got numbers. Let's say these numbers need to appear on certain paragraphs. So how do you remove? For an example, I need to remove these numbers in this document here, in these paragraphs. So how to do that? That one is very simple. You right click, go to your paragraph. In these two tabs, you go for line and page breaks right here, and you suppress line numbers. So this is how you can do it. You can see. So the line numbers on the left-hand side of the selected paragraphs are now suppressed. Well, unfortunately, I don't need line numbers actually in this document. Let me reverse all what I've done. My intention was to show you as how to go about removing or suppressing line numbers in those paragraphs that you don't need. Right, let's focus again back to the content of this lesson. The issue of finding and replacing a concept. Let's say, for an example, I need to find the word Sunday. I'll scroll over looking for the word Sunday in this document. Any word Sunday. I will highlight it. So they've said, find the word Sunday. and replace with the word weekend. Selected. So in order to replace, you simply go to replace icon. You will be given this find and replace dialog box. Replace or find what? Find Sunday, because it was selected, so it's already inserted. Replace with what? With capital letters, weekend. This weekend must be capital letters, must be bold. You go to more, format, font, then you choose bold and OK. The replacement. Am I going to replace one or two, or am I going to replace all? That will depend on the instructions from the question paper. So if all Sundays need to be replaced, you simply click on replace all. You agree? Yes. Okay. You are done. As you can see, where you can see weekend, all where you can see weekend, that simply means there was a word Sunday there. So the word Sunday is now replaced. Right, you can do this even on a very huge document which is made of a number of pages. Right, that is what find and replace is all about. Right, let's go to the issue of table of content. But the focus of this lesson is based on how to insert table of contents as well as the index. Right, in order to insert a table of contents, all you need to do is to create a new page here by pressing Control and Enter. So I've got a new page which is blank. Right here, key in table of contents. Right, I will maintain Arial in this table of contents and bold. Right, how to insert table of contents. Let me show you. If you go straight to table of contents, you go to references, because references, they are all about table of contents and other form of references. Insert table of content. So if you can go straight to custom table of contents and OK, you can see no table of contents entries found. So what does that mean? You must know that if you need to insert table of content, your application, Microsoft Word, cannot guess which topics that are need to be used as table of contents. All right, before I can insert those table of contents, you can see that my document is made of topics and subtopics. For an example, I can take this working time as a subtopic, ordinary hours of work as subtopic, overtime as subtopic, meal break as subtopic. So we can have topics and subtopics. Example. Let's say I need to change. All right, let me just straight insert table of contents. I cannot simply go straight to table of content. I need to notify my application which words or phrases that are going to be used in a table of content. Example, there is a topic. You click on it. You go to references, add text here. You can see the number of levels that we have. Let's say this is a topic, so I need to give it level 1. Level 1 is assigned. I will move to the next one. I'm going to refer to this as a subtopic. So if it's a subtopic, I can give it 2 levels. So ordinary hours work, I will also repeat level 2. Over time, I will maintain level 2. Let's say this night work, I need to give it back to level 1. I'm making it a main topic again. so I'll give it level 1, followed by level 2. This one, annual leave, I will take it back to level 1. Level 2, I will maintain level 2 here. I can proceed to level 3 and more, but for now, I'll continue maintaining level 2 here. Let's say this one is a main topic, so I'll take it back to level 1, subtopic, level 2, and so on. So it doesn't mean you need to do this to the entire document. You will be instructed on your assessment paper as how to go about with this one, which topics and subtopics that need to be used or need to be included on your table of contents. Right, by assigning levels, so it's now going to be easier for me to insert my table of contents. Right. Now, I can go back to references, insert table of contents, custom table of contents. Well, as you can see, the table of contents dialog box, you need to specify, let's say from the topic to the line, to the page numbers, you choose whether you need the solid line, the dotted line, or you don't need any line. Right, let's say I need the solid lines. You can see here, show page numbers. Yes, I need page numbers to be shown on the table of contents. Right align page numbers. That simply means my page numbers will appear on the right hand side of topics or subtopics. Right, simply approve this by OK. Then the table of content will be inserted, as you can see. So this is the table of contents. Simple as that. So if you check on level 1 and also level 2, when you get to level 2, there is indent. What causes this indent? It's because this is level 1, these are level 2, and so on. So this is how we go about inserting table of content. Remember, the issue of dotted lines, it's something that you specified on your document, whether you need the solid lines or you don't need any lines. Moving on, I would like to conclude this lesson by focusing on index. Right. Index appears at the end of the document. For an example, I'm going to create another page here. So after this one, I've got the new page, which is index. Again, this index must be bold. Right. Now have a look how to insert index, how indexes differ from table of contents. Right, when it comes to index, you will be given the weights, just like in the table of contents. You can't simply take any topic or subtopic or a paragraph and make it a table of content, but you will be told which topics you need to tick. Same thing applies to index. There are certain concepts that you'll be given that you will create table of contents of. Example, I will randomly choose some. I'm choosing members. After selecting the weight that you need to be included on your index, you go to mark entry. So you need these members to be indexed. So you mark all. You are done. You go to the second term. We need intelligence. Mark entry. Mark all. You are done. You go to the next one. Negotiated. Mark entry. Mark all. As I have said, normally, you will be given those words that you need to index. Mark all. That is the fourth one. We need also employer, mark entry. No, this is wrong. Mark entry, mark all, a leave, and a responsibility, right. I've selected all weights that need to be indexed. The next step, it's very simple, is to simply insert those weights. How to do that? You go to insert index. You are given a dialog box which is a little bit similar, or it's similar to the one that you received from table of contents. So, but this one is indexed. And again, you can see that tab letter is inactive. So right align page numbers, I agree. So I'll make a tick here in this checkbox. Just like on a table of content, you need solid lines, dotted lines, or whatever, or you don't need any. So I will maintain the dotted lines here. Another thing that you need to specify, how many columns that you need your index to be created of. For an example, by default, there are 3 here. Only to find that your question paper said insert 3 columns, so you increase to 3 columns, then you are done. Okay. Do away with this symbol called non-printing, as you can see. So the word employer is obtainable on page 3 and 4. Intelligence is on page 2. Leave is on page 3. Members, negotiated and normally are on page 2 respectively, and the responsibility on page 1 and 3. So that's what index is doing. I believe it's very simple to do this. And finally, that was the last part 1, the very last one. I've said I'm going to show you how to insert page numbers on your document. Now you can see that my document now is professionally looking. As you can see, I've got the table of contents, and if you scroll up, I've got topics and subtopics with well-created paragraphs, and at the end of the document, there is an index. So my document is professionally looking right now, because the intention of introducing you to such kind of Microsoft Word, you need to be able to create a good looking and a professional document of Microsoft Word, right? Finally, how to insert page numbers. There is insert. Page numbers can be inserted using header or footer, but let's go straight to page numbers. I need these page numbers to appear on the bottom part of each page, bottom center, actually, the bottom center of each page. So I will go to bottom, there is center. Simply click here. You can see at the bottom center of each page, they are line numbers. You need also to know how to suppress page numbers. For an example, they have said the page number must not appear on the first page. As you can see, there is a first page. So all you need to do here, you simply check on different first page. If you click on different first page, right, now you can see, starting from the top, the first page is free from numbering. There is no number on the first page now. So the page numbers now starts from page 2, as you can see. But what if they have said it must start on page 2, but start at 1, not at 2? You activate it again. You go to insert and page numbers, format page numbers. Simply start at 0 here. Start at 0 and OK. Right. Have a look. The first page is free from numbering, meaning there is no number on the first page. the number starts from the second page. It starts from 1. This is the first page, it's 1. This is the second page, and so on. That is all in connection with this lesson. Remember, the focus of this lesson was based on the issue of table of content and index. Thank you.